There we go. Got one coat of Bondo fingered on there, and then I'll just give that a little sand out, and then it's probably going to be ready for paint. I'll throw a coat of filler primer on just to make sure and give that a little light sand out too, and get the thing hanging from my cherry picker. So we get a nice stack and throw some paint. There's some other things I want to add to this video I think that some of my viewers might find interesting. I was digging around in my dad's basement and I found the registration to the 175 from 1978. I couldn't find it going all the way back to 1976. But so they're probably around somewhere, but you can see the plate was JL017 that was registered to it, and that was the plate that was registered to it when it was new in 76. And that just happens to be the plate that's currently on the motorcycle, is the plate that was on it from when it was brand new. And that JL017 1976 plate is currently registered to that motorcycle as authentic historical. And as you can see, it's non-expiring, so I don't have to renew it. The motorcycle is road legal. And one more thing I found for the motorcycle, I was looking for the owner's manual. My brother, I think, took it out to wash it, and he claimed he didn't have it. And I can't find the owner's manual or service manual for it. And that's what I was looking for when I found this. But I don't know, my brother may still have the owner's manual and stuff and just hasn't found it yet. But this is the warranty for the 175, and I'll just scan down it, and if you want to read it, you can pause your video and read it. And this was like a warranty book, and the warranty card and stuff I think is still in with the title, and I didn't bring that down with me, but I did bring this. Well, I was getting too much reflection from the light on the bench, so I turned it off. So hopefully there's enough light here, so if you want to pause it and read it, you can. And this is the first page. This is just inside the book. And like I say, the warranty card is with the title. I should probably, maybe if I think of it, I'll get it and do a little video on it. Now these were the service things that the dealer filled in most of these when I would take it in. When it was under warranty, I'd just take it in for all the stuff so that there wouldn't be any issues with the warranty. But this is when the speedometer was replaced. And 6177, it had 1,519 miles on it at that time. And looks like they adjusted the tappets and the timing chain probably after it was broke in. I took it in for the checkup that they had scheduled for it that didn't cost me anything. But by the time the speedometer came, it had a lot more miles. It took a while for me to get the speedometer, as I remember. So basically, you know, the book just has all these pages in it, and then there's this, if somebody wants to read this. And then they had these. If you moved or sold the motorcycle. So there you go, the warranty from the 175. That was the mileage when the speedometer was replaced. That's the current mileage on the odometer. So it has, the motorcycle's actual mileage is 13,429 miles. And probably, I would say at least 80%, maybe 85% of those miles are off-road. I rode it way more off-road than on-road, and when I did ride it on roads, they're usually gravel roads or secondary roads. Rarely ever rode it on a paved road. Maybe once or twice on a main road, but mostly off-road. So, you know, on a little motorcycle like this, that's a lot of miles. One thing I want to add about the 175, I'm the original owner of it. I've had it since it was new, but I was 15 years old when I got it, and as a 15-year-old you cannot legally title or own property. So the motorcycle is purchased in both my dad's and my name, and it is still in both of our names. We've never bothered, been no point in it in changing the title. It's in both of our names. It's registered and insured to myself, but the title has both our names on it, being that I was 15 years old when I got the bike. But I am the original owner, and I do have all original paperwork. I'm still on the hunt for the owner's manual, which I think my brother has somewhere stashed at his house, and eventually, hopefully, he'll find it. Also, the 175 has been insured and registered road legal since day one, and I've ridden it every year since it's been brand new. This past spring is when it would not start. It always starts like on the first kick. It used to be to where it could sit for months and I'd put money on it. One kick it'll fire up, and it always did. And this past spring it lost spark, so that's why I kind of decided it's time to do a cosmetic restoration, and also a clutch slipped and it had an oil leak, and so I decided it's time to go through the bike. But I have ridden it every year since it was brand new, and I've taken it on a lot of rides where I've got it to where you couldn't even tell what color it was so muddy. I'd take it on these rides, and these people were like, "You're not riding that beautiful vintage bike on this ride," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I am." And they were just blown away that I would take it. But now that I've cosmetically restored it, I don't want to get it all muddy or beat up looking. I've put too much work into it, so I doubt I'll take it on any more of those rides. But you know, I might just ride it around on the little neighborhood streets here, and that's probably about it. You know, people just drive way too crazy, especially here in southeast Michigan. There's no way I'd take it out on a main road. You might as well just play Russian roulette as to ride a motorcycle on the main roads. These people around here in such a big yank to go nowhere yesterday, it's just about them, me first, and they'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're in front of you. And it's like that with the old car too. You just got to drive really super defensively in the old cars. On a motorcycle, you really need to pay attention. So I will probably still ride it occasionally, you know, just keep it running, but not as much as I used to. Hit the like button if you enjoyed my video. If you enjoy my channel, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.